Hi, it's Kelly here with your color of the month and energy reading for May 2020. Now, something unusual happened when I selected our color of the month, and please keep this in mind that this occurred months ago. The phrase freedom and release came to me at that time, so I jotted it down so that I could refer back to it when it was time to stream this month's content. So that is this month's theme. Freedom and release, which we can all agree is a welcome concept and energy following recent worldwide events and response to the pandemic. Now, before we get into the details for May, recall that April's theme was free of illusions, and we certainly were given ample opportunity to realize for ourselves that the illusions that were keeping us from living our most vibrant lives, weren't we? We also witnessed many new realities that, on the surface, impeded our freedom and our ability to live our most vibrant lives. Yet, if we brought awareness to our thoughts, feelings, and energy, we discovered alignment in many areas of our kaleidoscope or many areas of our lives. As we freed ourselves of illusions of separation from infinite wisdom and from the collective of humanity, we freed ourselves from resistance, isolation, worry, and doubt. I invite you to review April's forecast, as well as April's weekly forecast, especially for the weeks of the 13th, 20th, and 27th. We are experiencing a major shift, and for those ready to embrace it and release what is no longer in alignment with your version of a vibrant life, May holds the promise of freedom and release. Freedom to express yourself and release others' expectations of who you are supposed to be. Freedom to embrace what you love and find beautiful and release all that no longer inspires you. Freedom to express your love and compassion as you release unforgivingness and intolerance. We've discovered the delightful parts of our lives. We know that we have the freedom to embrace, celebrate, and choose what to bring forward and what to shift in fresh ways. Now, before we talk about our color of the month, let's do a really quick review for those new to our Kaleidoscope community. The colors that we choose to represent the energy of our monthly and weekly readings are typically from Sherwin Williams. Not only is their palette one of my favorites, it's readily accessible and available. Now, when sharing the color of the month on our blog and social channels, its matching Sherwin Williams paint code, RGB, and hex code values are also included. And yes, that's a mouthful. But these details help if you'd like to use the colors in your physical spaces or on your digital screens to further the promise of this month's theme, which again is freedom and release. So back to our color of the month, which is Insightful Rose. Now, I love this selection for several reasons. First, it's expanding upon the rose-like colors and energy of the last 2 weeks of April. Next, it lends support for an unwavering focus as it provides an enlightened perspective. You can use this color vibration to help gain a keen awareness of what needs to be done and how you can do it. To help you to further your experience of this month's theme, here are just a few additional suggestions. First of all, it's a really great time to space clear your home. And if you're looking for any recommendations about that, just please reach out to me. You can go to questionsforkelly.com and send me a quick message about this. The next suggestion would be to use a rose quartz crystal as a touchstone to remind yourself that we are one. Next, set intentions for each area of your life. Also, consider how you might experience a greater sense of freedom. Contemplate how releasing your most expressive, confident, joyous, loving, and compassionate self would feel. Use Insightful Rose to help gain additional insights about your most vibrant life as needed throughout the month. When you can visualize what you want in each area of your life, it's easier to tap into what needs to be done and how to do it. Make it a magnificent May, everyone, and here's to living a vibrant life.
Thank you for journeying with us today through the Kaleidoscope. We invite you to continue your quest for a more vibrant and colorful life at kellygallia.com, where a wealth of creative resources await.